Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a book lover review. And I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, and I know I don't get many views because it's a new channel, but that's okay. Because we're going to talk today about the 5 books I'm reading for my local library's book reading challenge. Now, most library challenges are for kids, but they do offer an adult version, which basically means that they are um, giving prizes to adults. So I'm going to talk about the 5 books I plan to read this summer, and this could change, but for the most part, it's not going to. I don't think I'm planning on these. This is what I'm planning. So this is what I'm planning. The first book, which I am actively reading now because I am a teacher who's going to be doing a workshop at the Holocaust Museum in Virginia, and I want to make sure that I get this done before then. This is War and Genocide by Doris L. Bergen. It's a concise history of the Holocaust. I have read an older version of this book. This is the newest version of the book that I'm reading for the class, and it's very fascinating. I read that book years ago, and I don't remember much about it, but this is very interesting, so I'm excited to finish that. I'm just putting them down in a spot. The next one is Teaching Towards Freedom, Moral Commitment, and Ethical Action in the Classroom. This one I had started to read, but basically just couldn't get to it, so my goal is to get to it this summer. You may notice that my books are a little thin, the rest of them, because I'm a little tired from reading a big, thick book. The next one that I have here is The Private Lives of the Auschwitz SS. So this is another thin one, but it's about Polish women who worked for homes and offices of enlisted men from the Auschwitz SS garrison. So again, this actually was bought online. I think it was bought on Amazon, but from the Auschwitz-Birkenau Museum. So I'm looking forward to reading that. This is not all going to be Holocaust-related books, okay? Next book I have here is Everything is Tuberculosis by John Green. It's the history and persistence of our deadliest infection. John Green has become obsessed with tuberculosis, as you may notice. He's very passionate about curing it in areas where it cannot be easily cured, trying to get easy cures to those places. So I want to read this because I like John Green's books. I read his young adult books. He has the Anthropocene Reviewed, which I own but have not read yet, and I probably will read that at some point this year. The last book that I have here is The World Council of God, Introduction to Your Bible by Stephen DeYoung. This is Orthodox Christian. I am Orthodox Christian. I am also currently reading the Orthodox Study Bible, as well as a Psalter that I read all the time, meaning that I read it frequently as part of a religious thing to read the Psalms. But I am currently reading those books, and so I want to read this. Again, it's another fairly thin book, but it is an adult book. So I wanted to make sure that I had enough smaller books that I could read 5 books over the summer. So as a teacher, my summer, unfortunately with the district I'm in, is rather short. So instead of being from early June to late August, it's end of May, early June to the end of July. Rather short summer. So I want to make sure I have books that are small enough that I can read in a reasonable amount of time. Again, the Holocaust book is counting towards that because it's counting towards that. I'm counting it towards that. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to catch me on the internet. Goodbye.